Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you just some recent purchases that I've made that I'm just really loving right now. And so I guess this could kind of be like a favorites video. And so yeah, let's see, what am I going to be showing you? I'm going to show you some hair stuff, some makeup, some clothing, and some shoes. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so we are gonna start with this Root Touch-Up Powder for blondes. Now this one's a little bit more of a dark blonde, and this is a little bit more of a light blonde. Now the reason I bought this one, it's just a little bit of a lighter color, as you can see, just to kind of make it look a little bit more, I don't know, dimensional and natural. And so these are the colors that I use. I usually put this one on first, and it does a really good job of just covering all my silver white hair. And then, yeah, and then I just go in with this one and just kind of break it all up just a little bit. Now, I also ordered white. However, this one is from a company called Blvd, and this one is a lot more expensive. I would say, I think it's like 3 times as much as this one. But this one was going viral on TikTok because you could add really like white baby highlights. I don't know what they're called, but anyway, just, you know, those money pieces with this one. I thought that I could just use this instead. I don't feel like this one does the job as well as this one does for adding like little highlights. Let me show you what that looks like. So what you would do is you would take a little piece, and we're just gonna make it so much blonder so that it stands out. So it has this little pad, and just kind of really coat it, right? You can go all the way up, or you can start in the middle. It just depends, you know, if you want to look like you have a root or not. Look at that. Okay. So now look at there. Isn't that crazy? It just looks like a really, really blonde, almost white highlight. Now I feel like I have to put one on the other side. Ooh, okay. And then I just kind of comb it through. So yeah, if you want to look extra blonde, but you don't, you know, want the commitment of actually bleaching or, you know, taking the risk of your hair falling out, then you should get the white from Blvd. Okay, so next up is this shampoo and conditioner right here. Y'all, if you have hair like mine and it is coarse, aging, bleached, dry, you know, all that good stuff, and you're looking for a moisturizing conditioner that makes it really, really soft and manageable, but does not make it flat, actually adds volume to it, I kid you not, then you have to try this. I find this in the ethnic section of my local grocery store. And I feel like every time, all the products that I use, the 2 that I rotate most often are found in the ethnic section of my grocery store. My hair just works best with these products. And so if you are trying to get your hair back in good condition, you have got to rotate a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner with a fortifying shampoo and conditioner. Now I've shown you this before. This is not a recent purchase, but this is the strengthening, fortifying shampoo and conditioner that I use. It's made by Carol's Daughter. It says Goddess Strength. Now, if you use only strengthening shampoos and conditioners, your hair can get so strong that it snaps. Obviously, we don't want that. So you do have to rotate your moisturizing shampoos and conditioners, and then also your strengthening ones. If you're only using moisturizers, then your hair can get just really weak, you know, and just kind of, I don't want to say gummy, but you know that when it starts to stretch and stuff like that. So you do need to be careful, and you do need to rotate strengthening with moisturizing. Anyway, y'all, this stuff is so incredible. This is my second set. we go through them so fast because my daughter uses everything, you know, that I purchase, and she has very long, very, very thick hair, but it only took me literally like, I don't know, a week. And I already knew that this was going to be something that always stays in my rotation. And the reason why is because I had this section of hair, I can almost not even see it now. Like I've got this section of hair that only grows to like this length on both sides. And I don't know what I did the other day, but I must have had something on my fingertips or something, and I went to straighten it, and it literally like sizzled. And it looked like, I thought I was gonna have to cut it off because it was so fried. So I slept in coconut oil, that hardly helped. The next night I slept in coconut oil and then a little bit of castor oil, that helped a little bit more. But once I used this conditioner right here, I swear it probably took 3 times, and that was just like almost back to normal. Like it's almost back to normal. It's still a little kind of funky, but like I said, I thought I was gonna have to cut it off. So, you know, I feel like that's just kind of a testament to how good this stuff works, because I thought I was gonna have to cut it off. Okay, next up is this dry shampoo from Dove. Now this is the Rose Bloom scent. And y'all, I don't typically gravitate to Rose Bloom or rose, you know, anything. But this doesn't smell like your typical like rose scent. It smells like the most beautiful feminine woman ever. Like whenever you just barely move your head, you can still smell it the next day. And I'm always like, God, what's that smell? What's that smell? And it's my own hair. It's so funny. But anyway, I don't use dry shampoo for my roots. I don't really get like oily roots and stuff, maybe a little bit back here, you know, because that's where I lay occasionally, but it's like day 2 or 3 after washing. I use it for texture. I like to spray it just in this section of my hair only. I don't ever spray it on the other side, just to give it kind of that grit so that it stays just like that when I run my fingers through it. Now, I know that a while back there was a recall on Dove, and I'm hoping that they fixed whatever was going on. It was like maybe a year ago, and I was using something else. I was using Not Your Mother's, and although that's pretty good, this is just so much better because that grit stays with you the entire day, no matter how many times you run your fingers through your hair. And that's what I love. That's how I give myself, you know, a lot more body. Okay, so I don't even know if I want to show you this next one, because I'm gonna have to look really, really stupid in order to show you how it looks. Anyway, this is a halo hair that I purchased from Amazon. So it's got the halo band, and then it's got these 2 clips. Now, I was seeing this all over TikTok. Y'all, this was like $15. Now, the only downside to this is that you cannot use hot tools on it. It is really soft, and it's nice, and it looks like, you know, real hair, and it's definitely like almost a perfect match for me. Now, I feel like these are more for volume and not necessarily length. Like you can't go from this length to this with a halo. It just doesn't blend right. If you're just only gonna add like maybe, you know, if your hair is down here and you put this on and it adds like an inch or 2, I think that would look great and it would blend really nicely. But from here to here, it just looks so funny, and I'm gonna show you in just a minute. My husband and my daughter were laughing, and my son's reaction was really funny too. But anyway, so yeah, let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so first you just want to kind of start like in the middle and then go all the way back. You kind of want to go low because obviously this is a halo, so it hangs down like that. So I'm gonna go pretty low with it. And then you put this, like you have it right here, and then it's got these little clips like hair extensions, and you clip it in, and yeah, you want to cover, obviously. You want to cover it, and you know, right now it looks like it would be like a perfect match. Y'all, look at this. Look how stupid this is. I am so sure. It is so obvious. Like, this is what I mean. You can't go from this to this. I guess I could, if I wanted to, like cut it so that it looks just real layered around the front, but I feel like I'm still too blunt right there. But it's kind of funny because I did something to where I just kind of tucked that hair underneath. Like obviously I would never do this because I would have to be so strategic about it all the time. So I just kind of tucked it back and like hid my natural hair. And I went to my son, and my son has autism, and I was like, hey, what do you think about mommy's hair? And he looked at me and he goes, are you a younger version of yourself? I was like, you talk about hurting my feelings, you know? Like, but it's so true. I feel like long hair makes women look so much younger, which, you know, so I don't know why sometimes I'm just like, I just want to keep on cutting and chopping my hair. I should just let it grow, but my hair doesn't grow nice and thick. Like it starts to get really thin in the back. So anyway, this would look really cute, right? Like if I could hide my hair, or if I could just cut, because it's like a perfect blend, like the colors match so perfectly, but I would never be able to do that. I would have to always be worrying about all of that showing, but y'all, that's not even the funny part. The funniest part is the back. So let me show you. I am so sure. What in the world? Like who would ever? How obvious is this? It reminds me of this. I saw this TikTok And this girl was like, if you were sitting behind me at graduation, I'm sorry. And then she just had a picture of her. I guess somebody took a picture of her from behind and it literally looked just like that. Like it was like two totally different hairdos, you know, in the back. So anyway, I'm not going to be able to wear this because this looks totally silly. But it's funny because after my son was like, are you a younger version of yourself? He goes, if I was daddy's age, I would have a crush on you. And I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Thank you. Anyway, yeah. So, no, that's so obvious. And then I'm back to my short hair. So obviously I don't look like my younger version of myself, but you know, it's kind of funny because although like I have a topper that looks so natural, and I did a collaboration, I made a video and everything looks so natural, looks so pretty, but I have a really hard time doing stuff like that. Like not, if it's something that's like permanent or semi-permanent, like filler, something that goes under your skin or breast implants or something like that, I have no problem doing that. But if it's something that I have to take off at the end of the day, like eyelashes or hair or even makeup, it depresses me when I have to take off my makeup at night. But if I was like hair, lashes, makeup, just everything, then yeah, that would be really depressing. So even though I do prefer the way that I look with longer hair, and I feel like it definitely makes me look younger, I just have a very hard time putting on a topper or putting on hair extensions or something like that. I'd rather just play with my shorter hair, but I'm actually not minding the shorter hair right now. I feel like it's always fun to play around with your appearance for a little while. And I love how whenever my hair's shorter, it just looks so much thicker. And so, but I do wish it was just a little bit longer. Like I wish it was just right to like here. Yeah, that way as an option, I could just, put it back like that. Like even when I put my hair back like that, I feel like I already look younger, but it's just a totally different look, right? I look like a totally different person with my hair back than with my hair forward. And I feel like they both look nice. They just look totally different. Okay, so next up is this Maybelline Superstay ink crayon right here. And I have several, but this is the one that I purchased most recently. And I'm so shocked. I don't know that I've ever shown this to you in like a get ready with me, but it's probably one of my most used lip liners. Now you can use it as an entire, lip color if you'd like, but I use it as lip liner. Y'all, it is so creamy and it goes on so easily. It just glides right on. And it does have a sharpener, if you want to sharpen it. I use it as a lip liner. You can cover your whole lips with it. I think that it's perfect if you are somebody like me who prefers like a nude lip. Now, what I have on the inside is this Hot Vivid Lip Lacquer by, I think it's Maybelline also. I have several. This one looks like a different packaging and I always get them off Amazon. Anyway, this is the color. It's almost the exact color of my shirt. It's perfect if you like a mauve or kind of like a nude. Look how creamy that is and how it just glides on so easily. Anyway, I just love the color and I love the application. It's called Trust Your Gut. It's my favorite. Okay, next up is this eyeshadow that I'm wearing right here. This is made by CoverGirl and this is the color Al Fresco, I believe. And I'm only wearing this color right here. I didn't even touch the other ones. But this is such a great color. It's matte. It's almost a perfect mix between a brown, a brick red, and what is the other color? Like a burgundy. One thing that I love about it is that it almost has like no kick up and no fallout at all. Like when you rub your brush in it, look at that. Like nothing. I mean, you might have a little dust go up in the air, but you don't have like all that chalky powder. And I think it's perfect for somebody like me who always has difficulty applying eyeshadow. I think it's perfectly buildable. It has just enough pigment. Let me show you. That's a lot of pigment. And that's just such a beautiful color, isn't it? And so, yeah, that's all I have on right now. Now I have used that color right there. There it is. It's almost like just kind of perfect to wear maybe up under your eyebrow. I don't like it to be real white up under my eyebrow, so I will not use that. But I will use something like that just for a slight transition, but I did not do that. I just have like full coverage foundation powder right up under my eyebrow. I just like to use it to kind of blend the edges of my eyeshadow, but then also I feel like it just makes it look like a, I don't know, like a seamless transition or something like that. But yeah, this is the color that I'm wearing right now, and I just love this formula. Okay, so I wasn't sure that I was going to show you this one, but then I thought, you know what, if you watch YouTube videos, you might be considering maybe one day starting a YouTube channel of your own, or maybe being on Instagram, or maybe you just want to have like really good selfies. But if you want like a social media presence, you have to get lighting no matter what, because, you know, people are typically drawn to kind of a more bright, kind of a crisper video than, you know, a dull, dingy, you know, style of video. Anyway, so this selfie light right here was just going viral on TikTok. And it looks so little, but the amount of light that it gives off is incredible. Check it out. I don't even know if you could see that now because it's so bright. Look at this. I already have lighting on right now. Look at how much more light it adds to me. And it goes on the top of your phone. So it has this clip right here. So, you know, you can clip it over your phone, and I guess the camera would go like that. I usually just put it on like a little tiny tripod or something because I have used this before instead of these lights, especially in my kitchen. But look at that. Look how much light. You can probably see every single thing on my face, right? It actually gives me a lot of glow, but it also has different settings. So I'm not sure what setting this is, and I don't think I've ever really changed the settings. Let's see. Oh, okay. So here is more of a, I don't know, like a warm setting. What do you do? Okay, that's warm. Now we're going back up, and ooh, yeah, that's getting really light. And if you look at it for just a second, no, this one's not as light as the middle one, I think. Wait, which one was it? Is it this one? And can you turn it up? What is this? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so that one's getting even brighter. But look how much light this little tiny thing gives. And it's just unbelievable. If you look directly in it, look how green my eyes look now because your pupils get so tiny. It's pretty incredible. So rather than buy box lights and a ring light and spend, you know, several $100s, you can just buy this. I think it's less than $20, and you're still gonna get a lot of light, and you can even change the colors. Wow, that makes me look a lot more tan. I think I like this one the best. This looks really, I like tan. So yeah, this tiny little thing emits a lot of light, and it's perfect if you're wanting to start, you know, a YouTube channel. Okay, so next up is this bodysuit right here. Now, first thing I want to say is that this is a Skims dupe. If you look at the fabric that's used to make these bodysuits, they are the exact same fabric. I'm going to put a screenshot somewhere here of the fabric used for these and then the fabric used for Skims. If you like a bodysuit that looks like a second skin, like I do, I feel like it's perfect for layering. It's perfect for wearing on its own. But when I buy a bodysuit, I'm buying it for a reason. I want that really tucked in look. I want it to look really smooth. I don't want baggy sleeves. I don't want a baggy midsection. I want it to look perfectly tucked in and really smooth. These are double lined, but it feels just like a thick, kind of a nylon material is what it feels like. Let me show you. So this green one was the first one that I purchased, and I loved the way that it looked so much that I bought these other three colors. So I've got a navy blue color, this elephant gray color, and then this mauve looking color. They named their colors very different though. I don't remember what their exact names are. I do know that it was elephant gray though. And I do love this kind of crew neck, but it's still smooth. Like there's no lip, there's no nothing. It just smooth all the way up to the top. And I think that looks just very, I don't know, kind of classy. So this is what it looks like on, and I do love that the sleeves are good length. Okay, so this is the same brand, same material, same everything. This is the Sweetheart neckline. Isn't that so pretty? I feel like it's so pretty and so feminine. And so yeah, it still has that buttery softness. It's double lined. Now the sleeves, I guess they don't show my little bones there, but something about them, like I want them to either be like this long, which I would love it because then it would just like cover up my veiny old hands. But whenever it's just barely like that, if I pull it down, I feel like it pulls from here. So I'm definitely gonna be wearing it like this, and especially as we go into spring anyway. So I have it in the black, and I also have it in the white. I don't know why, sometimes whenever I show things with my lighting and stuff, it looks like it's shiny, but this is definitely not shiny at all, like not at all. So I don't know why it looks like that. And it almost looks like it's blue with my lighting. Okay, so next up are these bodysuits right here. And they have this cute little detail right there. And I like it because it's on the side. It's not like a keyhole in the middle or anything like that. It just shows a little tiny bit of skin right there. And I think that looks so pretty. Now this is like a really thick ribbed material. This brand is called OQQ. And I have 3 sleeveless bodysuits from them. They sell, like, these are 2 for 30 something dollars. And I want to say the sleeveless bodysuits were like 3 for 30 something dollars. Now I might have just gotten some deodorant or dry shampoo on me. Like I said, this is a very thick, heavy duty material. There is definitely compression going on. Like even when you just hold it up, you can tell that there is compression going on from here down, like from right under your boobs. And so it's definitely gonna hold you in, but I love these. I think that they're so flattering. And like I said, I just like that little unique touch. Okay, so next up is this little bodysuit right here. This is from Walmart. It's Sofia Vergara. And it's got this like detail right here where it almost looks like it's see-through. I guess it's like perforated. Is that what it would be called? But it's not see-through. It also has it on the side there, which I think is so cute. So it's like you're not showing anything at all, but it just gives it like a little sexy touch. I'm really loving Sofia Vergara's line at Walmart. I feel like it's just right up my alley. She has a lot of really cute stuff. Now this also comes in black. I did not see any other colors. If it came in like a green, I would totally get it. I did try on the black, but you couldn't see this. Like you couldn't see that it was unique like that with the black one. So I decided to go ahead and just get the cream one. Okay, so this is the last piece of clothing that I'm gonna be showing you. And this is a dress that I picked up at Walmart, and it is so cute. It's got this bow right here. It's got these faux buttons. It is ribbed, and it does have like, I don't know, something right there. You can't really see it very, very well. Now, you can wear it up on the shoulders like that, or you could wear it off the shoulder like this, which I think looks so pretty. This is actually the extra small, and it is a midi length. So it's past your knees, but above your ankles. Now they did have this in a mint color. However, it was just way, way too unforgiving. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the black. Okay, and then I have on these chunky little heels right here that I did get at Walmart also. I feel like these might look a little bit better with jeans than they do like a dress, because the heels are very chunky. And they're so chunky that I feel like they're very, very sturdy. But I'm not sure that they're dainty enough for like a cute little dress like this. However, what's kind of funny to me is that I was reading some of the reviews online, and some of the women were saying that they were too tight and that they were uncomfortable because they were too tight. But I found that to be a little bit odd because I actually have bunions, and I didn't feel like they were too tight at all. I mean, they're tight, like they're a snug fit, but they're not too tight. They weren't uncomfortable, but the reviews that I saw on Walmart.com were saying that they were just too tight. Those were, I mean, I was reading the bad reviews, obviously. But anyway, so you might want to go in store and try them on rather than just purchase them. But this is what the heel looks like. I just feel like they're so sturdy. They're so well made. I think that they're going to look so cute with jeans, and I just love them. Okay, so I went ahead and put back on, well, not back on, but I went ahead and put on the blue bodysuit. And then I just put these little sandals back on because I feel like they're so cute with jeans, and I wanted you to see that, and they match this bag so perfectly. And then I got these shoes right here from Walmart. These are so cute. I like this brand. It's called Madden NYC, but look at how cute these are. They are like square-toed. They've got this little gold hardware around the edges there. The best part about them is that they're not too wide this way or this way. Like, they're not so wide that when I put them on, it looks like I have platypus feet or something like that, you know? Or they're not too wide this way that your toes just really come all the way through, and then it just looks like you have like really long toes or something. So I just think they're so cute. Now I'm gonna put them on, and I'm just gonna roll up my jeans to my knees, and it's gonna look so silly, but I want you to see what they look like. Okay, so this is what they look like on, And I know it looks funny because I have my pants rolled up like this, but they're flare bottoms, so they would just kind of cover the shoes otherwise. Anyway, I think they're super cute, but I'm definitely gonna be wearing these with skinny jeans because make no mistake about it, I am still wearing skinny jeans. And hopefully you guys are too if you love them. Let's all just band together so that they don't go out of style, right? Anyway, perfect little nude shoe. I feel like it would also look cute with like a little maxi skirt or a maxi dress or something like that. But yeah, so that is all I have for you today. I have about 2 minutes to jet out the door to go pick up my son from school. Otherwise, he's gonna be wondering where I am. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. As usual, I'm gonna have links to everything that I showed you in this video in my description box below. I'm also gonna pin it to the top of my comment section, just so it's a little bit easier for you guys to find. So yeah, I hope you're having a great weekend, and hopefully I will see you back here next week.